What's up everyone, and welcome back to Hatewatchers. Today we're continuing our retroactive breakdown of She-Hulk, attorney at blah blah blah. Let's get right into it. Insert obligatory spoiler warning here. We catch back up with Jen Walters, who's freaking out that her client may have blown their case after he escaped from prison as his supervillain alter ego, allegedly orchestrated by Wong. Jen She-Hulk smashes the fourth wall to admit to viewers that her shitty show is just a platform to cameo more popular and likable Marvel characters.
This is one of those cameo every week type of shows. Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong. Just remember whose show this actually is.
We cut immediately to a montage of patriarchy smashing negative tropes of men.
They took the Hulk's manhood away, but then they gave it to a woman?
No problem with female heroes. I'm just saying, make your own.
I don't know about y'all, but I'd smash.
Jen gets called into the boss's office so we can see some more of that award-deserving CGI. Her ex-coworker is here, and just like in reality, in 15 seconds he complains that there's no Red Bull to chug, puts down Jen's legal abilities, and objectifies a woman who popped her head into the room for 2 seconds, just so the writers can make up more problems for She-Hulk to Hulk smash. The show name drops Megan Thee Stallion and mentions her Grammy wins because she's such an admirable person.
Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy.
Wong shows up in the right place at the Wong time, and finally this abomination of a scene is over. Wong tells Jen that everything is true and it's okay, and bye. These two dudes, whatever their names are, have a patriarchy meeting to ensure they're doing everything possible to keep women down. The former coworker comes back into the room and asks how this guy's penis is doing, like all men do. Then this guy saunters out of the room, and the writers get a golden opportunity to drop what must be one of their favorite lines.
I love harassing women in the workplace. It's my kick, baby.
Jen returns to the prison for Blonsky's parole hearing, and all of his groupies are in attendance. Things don't look good for him due to the recent prison break, made worse by Jen's interrupting of his prepared speech.
Etc. What Mr. Blonsky is trying to say is...
Excuse me, if I could, may I clarify?
No.
Wong is again in the right place at the Wong time, arriving late to provide his testimony. We cut to the patriarchy on trial, where we men have gotten a male judge on the trial, and he lays down the law on these hysterical women.
Crush that.
Jen delivers her closing argument, but it's less effective when she's not a 7-foot-tall green monster. Blonsky turns into Abomination to prove his point that he's not a threat to society. The parole board threatens to charge Wong with a crime, and he realizes that he's finally in the Wong place and at the Wong time. Jen and her sidekick are at the bar sucking down Cosmos, where this traitor is considering betraying the patriarchy.
Traitor! Traitor!
Walters appears in court to testify as to her former coworker's character, and the writers had a field day with this one.
Self-absorbed, chauvinistic, conceited. Dennis Bukowski is an almost pathologically entitled man. He is truly that delusional.
Jen's former coworker wins his case on the grounds of incredible stupidity, and the real Megan the Horse makes an appearance.
Fuck this wet ass pussy.
Emil Blonsky, aka Abomination, wins his parole, and he tells Jen that she needs to confront her unwanted publicity head on. She goes on the news to set the record straight. Jen returns home for her daily molestation, and these four bros decide to try and beat her because, women empowerment reasons, I guess. And the episode ends with Jen hating how she looks in a mirror. Just kidding, every episode needs a post-credit scene apparently. And this one sets back all of the hard work of 100 years of feminism and women's achievements in 30 seconds. Gee, I can't believe men have the audacity to objectify us after we twerk to a song about our genitals. Well, we knew that twerking scene was coming at some point during this show, but it somehow ended up being even worse than we imagined. They really ramped up the man-hating in this episode. I like it. It's always fun when the writers take their societal frustrations out on their scripts and create fake scenarios that never happen where their pure-hearted, box-checking self-inclusion of a character can prevail. Also that we at home can clap for them. At least that's how it goes down in their heads. In reality with this show, everyone was sitting there laughing uncomfortably as we tried to figure out if anyone at Disney or Marvel even watched this show before it went on air. Anyway, we're not doing full reviews for these older shows that are dead, buried, and hopefully gone forever, so we'll leave it at that for this episode. Thank you to everyone who made it to this point in the video. Comment below. Do you think twerking is a good way to garner respect? Do you think She-Hulk will get a season 2? Does She-Hulk deserve a season 2 just so we can sit and laugh at how bad it is? Also, hit the like button if you liked the video, and consider subscribing for breakdowns and reviews for the rest of the first season of She-Hulk, as well as reviews of other current shows and movies. Thank you again, and we'll catch you on the next one.